my dear children. Good morning to you all. So, welcome to the online science class. So, my dear children, how are you all? I hope you are fine and you're safe. So, have you all completed copying notes in your science notebook? Yes. Okay. So, my dear children, very few of you are attending your Zoom interaction class. What about the others? My dear children, try to attend the Zoom interaction class. In the Zoom interaction class only, we can share you can share your doubts to me. Okay, you can clarify your doubts to me. So please attend the Zoom interaction class. And one more thing, please copy all the notes in your science notebook. During the time of exam, if you ask me about the notes, I won't give you. Please copy the notes now. Okay, so today we have completed up to chapter 3. So today we are going to learn a new chapter, chapter 4, and the topic of the chapter is air and water. Okay, we are going to learn about the air and water. Okay, so take your textbook. We will start to learn the topic. Okay, so the first, as we all know, that earth is surrounded by water, right? So earth is the only planet that have water, carbon dioxide, oxygen. Okay, to if a person want to live, a person need food, water, oxygen, carbon dioxide, right? So our earth is the place where all the essential things for the person will be there. Okay, so as we know that earth's surface is covered by 75% of the water, right? Our earth is surrounded by full of water, and we are surrounded by a air, so blanket of air. Okay, it is a bunch of air called atmosphere, right? Atmosphere. So the condition of the atmosphere, whether it is cold or whether it is sunny, or that is called weather. Okay, so the condition of an atmosphere at a given time and a given place is referred to as weather. Okay, at a given time and given place is referred to as weather. Okay, so we are going to learn about all these things. Okay, so weather will change, right? So depending upon the temperature, depending upon the air pressure, depending upon the amount of moisture. If there is an amount of moisture in the air increases, and suddenly we will get rain, right? So if the moisture level become decrease and the temperature level increase, means suddenly there will be heavy sunlight. Okay, so in this lesson we are going to learn about the air, water, and how the climatic changes occurs, and how what are the cycle they are happening there. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to learn about that. Okay, so first one is air pressure. Okay, so air pressure. Okay, we all know that air has some molecule, and it have so some molecule, it have carbon dioxide, oxygen. So it has some molecule and it has some weight, right? So air molecules are always in a state of movement, right? So in the previous lesson we have learned about solid, liquid, and gas, right? So gaseous state means the molecule inside become freely move, they are moving freely, right? Their movement is always moving, they hit each other and they move around the surface. Okay, so this force, the force exerted by the air molecule to hit the surface. Okay, to hit the surface is called air pressure. For example, if you want to blow the balloon, okay, if you want to blow the balloon, we are giving some air inside the balloon. So we are giving some air pressure inside the balloon. Due to the air pressure, the balloon is becoming larger, right? So that is called air pressure. We are blowing the air inside it. Due to the pressure, the balloon is become, the size of the balloon is increasing. That is called air pressure. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so how does temperature affect air pressure? Okay, how the temperature affect the air pressure? If the temperature become increases, fine, if the temperature increases, the air become very hot, right? If it is a sunny season, what happen? The air is also so hot, right? So the molecule in the air moves very faster. Okay, so in temperature increases, pressure also increases. Okay, if the temperature increases, air pressure also increases, and if the temperature lowers, the air become cool and the pressure is also increases. Okay, the temperature increases, the pressure also increases. Okay, at that time the air become very hot. Okay, so temperature will affect the air pressure. Okay, do you understand up to this much? Okay, so the next one, effect of temperature on land and water. Okay, effect of temperature on land and water. Okay, so sun rays, we all know that sun rays, due to the sun rays only we are feeling hot. Okay, these sun rays heat the both land and water. Okay, we heat the both land, so this affect the temperature of the day, right? So if the sun rays is heavy, we will feel very hot, right? So the temperature, it will affect the temperature of the day. When more heat is received from the sun, the air is also heated. Do you know that? And land always warms up and cool down, right? So land, if it is a sunny season, the land become very highly heated, and it is winter season, the it will get cools down than the sea. Okay, the sea, what we can say, the temperature of the sea level doesn't change. Okay, not much, they will change and not much. Okay, but the temperature of the land will changes suddenly. Okay, so first one is sea breeze. Okay, sea breeze, what do you mean by sea breeze? So during the daytime, the temperature of the land become high. Okay, the temperature of the land increases. Why it is increasing? Because the sun rays are coming. Due to the sun rays, due to the heat of the sun, the temperature of the land increases. Okay, so the air above the land also, it become very heat. We know that during what we can say, noon time, the air is also very hot. Okay, so this hot air rises of the land. Okay, this hot air will rises, we know that it will rise and it reaches to altitude. Altitude means height above the sea level. It reaches the height above the height above the sea level, leaving behind less if the temperature of the air increases, it will go to a higher level and less air will be there in the land. Okay, less air will be there in the land. Okay, so the air level on the land become low and the pressure is also low in the land. Do you understand? During the summer season, due to sun heat of the sun, the land get heated. At that time, the air is also heated. Okay, if the heat is increasing, the air will go to the higher level, so there will be a smaller amount of air in the land. Okay, so the air level in the land is become less and the air pressure is also less. Okay, so the air above the sea is cooler. We know that the air in the sea is also cooler and near the surface of the water, so the air pressure in the sea is high. Okay, air pressure in the sea is high because if the temperature increases, air pressure also increases, right? The air above the sea is cooler near the surface of the water. Okay, so the air pressure above the sea is high. Why it is above the high, above the, because it is cooler, right? So the wind always blow from higher pressure area to the lower pressure area. Okay, wind always blow from the higher pressure area to the lower pressure area, so the cool air above the sea flows into the place of warm air on the land. So my dear children, during the summer season, we know about the land, it has heated, but in the sea it is changed. Okay, in the sea level it is changed. Okay, so the sea level, in the sea level the air is cooler. Okay, the above level is also cooler, near the surface also it is cooler, so the air pressure is bigger. Okay, higher, so the air will always flow from the higher pressure to the lower pressure, so the air from the sea will flow to the land. Okay, so which flow to the land, though that is known as sea breeze. Okay, the air from the sea blow toward the land, so that is called sea breeze. Do you understand? Okay, so the next one is land breeze. Okay, so land breeze means a reverse process take place. Okay, the air in the land cool down and air in the sea get warmer. Okay, air in the land get cooled up and the air in the sea is warmed up, so the air, okay, so the cool air from the land move towards the sea. Okay, this is called land breeze. Okay, during the daytime it is opposite. The cool air from the sea blow towards the land, that is called sea breeze. But in the night time the cool air in the land blow towards the sea, so that is called sea land breeze. Do you understand? Can you able to differentiate these two? Okay, so this is land breeze and sea breeze. Okay, then evaporation. Evaporation, in the previous chapter also we have learned about evaporation. Okay, so the liquid will changes into vapor due to heating is called evaporation. Okay, so evaporation also take place naturally also in the rivers, lakes, seas and ocean. Okay, wind will help in the process of evaporation. Okay, so we all know that if you put a we all know that if you boil the water and the water vapor will evaporate, right? So in this process, if you place a bowl of water in the sun rays, after some time the water will evaporate. Okay, there will be no water remain in the bowl, right? So like that only, if the weather is very hot, the more water will evaporate from the lake, water bodies or anything. Okay, so this will increase the content of water vapor in the air, because if it is too hot, the water vapor level will be less, right? So this evaporation will help to increase the level of water vapor in the air. Okay, so the increase of water vapor of air makes the weather humid means little bit warm. Okay, so the process of evaporation happens under the following condition. Okay, under the following condition only the evaporation happen on a windy day. Okay, if it is a windy day, the evaporation happen when there is a high temperature, when the exposed surface is more. Exposed surface mean if it is not protected by any trees or land or anything, if there is a open land, evaporation will happen when there is a less moisture content in the air. So under these conditions the evaporation will take place. Okay, under this condition only evaporation will take place. Okay, so this is enough today. What are the topics we have learned today? We have learned about air pressure and the effect of temperature on land and water. In that we have learned about sea breeze and land breeze. Finally we have learned about evaporation. Okay, so I will send the notes today. Copy it in your notebook. If you have any doubt, we will discuss in the Zoom interaction class, or you can call me or you can text me before 7 o'clock. Okay, so we will meet in our next class. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.